Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live, people. We live.
We back.
Damn right we is. And we coming off a big old telemike. Victory! Woo! Go birds.
Go birds. Go birds. Go birds. Go birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts. Go birds. Go birds. Go birds. Go birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts.
Wait, they said we made a trade. To who?
I'm gonna
Let me
check.
do the yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, let me do this intro and y'all let me know. Huh?
So we got the running back from the Jags. That means to me Will Shipley injury might be a little bit more concerning than we thought coming out of that game.
Right. Yeah, I'm okay with. We'll talk about it once I say do what I got. Once I say this, welcome to Ball Street. Welcome to episode 227. Welcome to a Victory Monday edition of B.O.B.S. with your boy Cool Cat Connor and my guy Smitty. What up, Smitty?
Another Monday, man.
Yeah. So before we get to the word of the day, what's your thoughts on the Philadelphia Eagles trading for running back Tank Biggs B?
I don't know. Now I want to know what's going on with Will.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be it because yeah, because I'm trying to figure that might be it because we talking Will. That might be it because this move, like, yeah, because someone said, well, then this likely means that Will Shipley's injury is more serious than anticipated. That's what it basically means because you don't make this move.
You can't say what it basically means, but either that or AJ Dillon was so shitty when he got in the game, he gonna get cut.
It's
two sides of that coin because old boy was trash.
Yeah, it's one of the two because ain't no way for you to make this move unless something's up. So ain't no way to make this move unless something's up. But hey, welcome to the team. We'll see what happens after that, I guess. I mean, okay. Yeah. Hey, he's on the team. I mean, it is what it is. So let's see. Hold on, let me read some comments. What up, Big? We got Tyler. We'll talk about the Chiefs before we wrap up. So, we'll do that. Why are we working out Quez? We'll add that to the show as well. We gave up.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We shouldn't
What?
even. Please don't bring that man up. Please.
Yeah, I got. Okay,
I don't know
okay.
why we working him out, but Howie, please. On everything I love and cherish about my team, bringing Quez Watkins back will be the worst moment I have this year because I'm very calm, right? I'm very cool. I'm very collected. But bringing Quez Watkins back to this team will definitely piss me off. That right there will definitely piss me off. He wasn't good when he was here. He hasn't been good since he left. And guess what that means to me? He won't be good when he come back. I want no parts of Quez, whatever his name. I can't catch the ball. I can't run the route. Watkins on my team, please. But I do like the Tank Bisbee pickup. I want to see now what they say about Will Shipley. I don't know if Trey seen it yet, but we did get.
Yeah. What up, Trigger? How you doing, bro?
What's good, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's your thoughts of the Philadelphia Eagles are trading for Jaguars Tank Biggs bait? I'm gonna send it to y'all on
I know who Tank Bigsby is.
Yeah.
I feel like it honestly is an upgrade in the running back room. Honestly, Tank Bigsby, he give you what Will Shipley give you, but he a better runner, in my opinion. I watched dude coming out of Auburn. I kind of wanted him to be an Eagle, even coming out of college. And this is a great pickup. He kind of started at. I think he was there his rookie year with Doug Peterson. He started at that offense that they ran. So, I mean, he's a good gadget runner. I don't know how the blocking is with him. Honestly, I haven't watched him on the Jaguars too much. But coming out of college, he was a sturdy back. But the thing that's kind of I question this because like what Smitty says, like, is Will Shipley knee injury that bad, or they trying to let the other running back go, Dylan go?
AJ. Bro, his snaps didn't
Yeah,
look
so
good, bro. Trey, his snaps didn't look good. AJ Dillon, he had 3 runs, all of them except for one looked like poo. And I mean, obviously, I think for Howie this year, the leash is just short. Like if you're not what I expect you to be, like I'm gonna make sure we're not in a bad spot. So, like just looking at the situation, like bringing Tank in is like we all agree, it's one or two things. Either Will is severely hurt, or AJ Dillon ain't what they want.
Yeah,
I think he learned from that. Trey, you remember when we brought in Buddy from the Seahawks? We kept him the whole season instead of moving on and getting somebody else to what was his name? 2 years ago.
I can't remember his name, but he was
2023.
inactive. He was
Inactive, but every
down there
for
the
1
whole
week.
season. I know exactly who you're talking about.
He played 1 week.
He came from San Diego State.
Yeah. Oh, Rashad
played
Penny.
at San
There it
Diego
is.
State.
There it is, Zay. Rashad Penny.
Rashad Penny, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think he learned from that situation.
He spent this whole season inactive, basically. He probably played like 1 or 2 games. So yeah, I know. But I ain't even gonna lie. In this offense, even when we got when we got Dylan, I don't feel like he fit this offense for real. It's like he's more of a I formation, downhill runner type running back. And we play like 85% of our snaps out the gun. So he really was no help for real. Honestly, Dylan not gonna be no help because he can't catch out the backfield for real. He's basically just a power runner. He could block, but he's basically just a power runner. So I feel like take a better fit. Honestly, if he could come in, he could get this playbook together. I feel like he'd be a better 1-2 punch with Saquon Barkley. Honestly.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. Looking at them Will Shipley snaps though, bro. Will was showing out, bro. I don't know if I wanna move off him for Tank right now. I don't know. That's just me personally. I like what I see.
No, I'm not saying move off of him, but I'm not saying move off of him. I'm saying him and Shipley could split those second running back snaps because they
You want to
both
spare
kind
AJ?
of give you the same thing. I just feel like yeah, we could scrap AJ honestly, and we could go Shipley and Tank because they basically give you that third down catching out the backfield. I feel like Will Shipley is good, but I feel like Tank Bisbee a better runner overall with the football. I mean, so they could split those second team snaps. You know, Saquon gonna take the majority of them.
Yeah, I think they got a big role for Will because you see how many snaps he was getting before he got injured. Like they was really making sure he was on the field getting touches, and they like he got on the field. And I ain't gonna even lie to you, Trey. Like as much as we like put other guys on the field, usually when the second back come in, it's some type of like we going somewhere else. Nah, first play right to him, second play back to him. Like they got him and Ben Van Summerman. I think had a big role in this. Um, I just
I
don't know.
agree.
I agree with you though on the AJ Dillon thing. Like when I look at the roster, when I look at the setup, how we play offense, he's a short yardage, I formation type guy. He can get out in the open field and make a few catches, but his best running football is in the I. We don't run a lot of I. And I think we maybe he does fit the roster of Ben Van Summer in here when we want to run the things we want to run with him, but he out for the season. So do you
Unless
think
they
we'll
gonna kind of
you
shift
think we'll get
AJ.
another fullback?
Yeah, unless I was about to say, unless they're gonna kind of ship AJ Dillon to that fullback type role where he's gonna mainly be blocking from that three position. I can see that working because he can block. He's a big
Ooh,
dude. He
I didn't think
physical.
about that.
He can block. So I feel like that'd be a good move. They put him at that three position and bringing Tank in is that they fighting for that second running back position. But short yardage, AJ Dillon is great. Downhill when you need that first down, goal line. Yeah, I feel like he's great, but I don't feel like he fit the dynamic of the offense. So I think they might try to really dial him into that three position.
Yep. For me, hey, whatever helps the team, man. If Will Shipley is hurt, speedy recovery. But you saw Andre Diller up close and personal, Trey, because we went to the game. What's your analysis on him right when it comes to AJ Dillon?
AJ Dillon, limited snaps. I don't feel like he really got enough snaps to show what he could do.
Mm-hmm.
And that we already knew that though, because Saquon was going to take up the ball. Will Shipley was going to be the two. AJ Dillon really like the short yardage back, and a lot of the times we running with Jalen or Saquon, so he didn't really get a chance to really show his talent. Honestly, I feel like he'll fit better with a team that actually needs a running back in that offensive style of play. Like they want to line up and get in that I formation or that single back and run downhill, but that's not really our game. Our game is we zone blocking from out the shotgun. Then you could throw that read option, or you could throw the read pass option. Like that's our offense. I don't feel like Dylan is really fits what we doing right now, honestly.
Yep. Smitty, what's your thoughts on AJ Dillon?
Trash. In this offense, he remind me of Buddy from the Cowboys we picked up. That's how he looked in his offense. That it just don't mix. Like he had one good run, and then it wasn't even really a good run. It was like 4 yards. But outside of that, he didn't cut it to me. Like I think, you know what I mean, if you like bruh said, like we a lot of like speed run. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but a lot of like get to the spot quick. He more like a power runner. So he's not really trying to get there quick. And I mean, we have a lot of athletic linemen who can get to the second level. So if you're not getting to the spot, you know what I mean, it slow down the game. So I think like when you look at him, maybe he fit another team, but I don't know if he fits here totally. We gonna see how it play out if he still stay. But I do like what Trey said about possibly making him the fullback. That could be smooth.
Yep, I agree with you. Let's get to this elephant in the room, which is Jalen Carter. I don't believe Jalen Carter will be suspended. I need to see the defense with Carter in there, in my opinion. Trey, again, you was there, I was there, Simone was there. What was your thoughts on this whole Jalen Carter situation?
Honestly, I feel
Trey.
like he made a mistake, bro. It's like, all right, now this what I hate about like no racist stuff about judging black athletes. We always
Mm-hmm.
when something happened in the present, we always judge them off their past. Jalen Carter been in the league for this is third year. He's been in no trouble in the NFL. No trouble. So for y'all to start trying to dig back into dude passes like, all right, well he did this and that at Georgia and all that. Okay, that's in the past. Dude been in the league. He's been a professional for 3 years. He's been in no trouble. He's been in no trouble. He's been chilling. But he did make a big mistake. I feel like that's something he shouldn't have did. And honestly, it starts with him even being over there in that huddle. It's like, bro, you should never been over there. And now if a dude like Brandon Graham, we had one of those veterans up there, they would have grabbed his ass and pulled him back to the huddle. Bro, what you doing? We don't
Mm-hmm.
have that presence right now. We don't have that presence right now. So, I mean, he made a mistake. He made a mistake.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
in my
Dak Prescott.
opinion, bro, that should have stayed the freak out of it. Like, but he was talking to Tyler Booker, somebody he know from college. It wasn't even hostile until you initiated yourself in the situation.
But honestly, you know what I tell my kids, Smitty, and it's these little 8-year-old Pop Warner kids. I tell them they never catch the first person; they always catch the second one. So I mean, but it's all cameras and all that. You can see all that. But initially, Jalen Carter was in the wrong for even being over there in a huddle. He should
No,
have
it
been
ain't
over
no
there
rules
talking to his
against that,
team
bro.
about what was
It
going
ain't no
on.
rules against that, Trey. I don't give a fuck
I'm
if you
not
over there
saying
talking
this. Not,
shit. I seen BG do it multiple times, and nobody disrespected them like Dak did Jalen Carter. It's just banter,
this is what
bro.
I'm
It wasn't
saying.
like he was over there like being an asshole. He was laughing and kikiing with Tyler. Then here come Dak. I gotta be the leader, and then disrespect the man, and then didn't disrespect back. Like I ain't had no problem with him talking junk. I want you to get in his head if you can. I want you to have Tyler Booker think about you all night. But I agree with you on the fact that when it escalated, he has to know how to get away from it. But Dak should have stayed out that shit. That wasn't his issue.
Right.
He should have stayed out of it. But at the end of the day, Dak Prescott did what he was supposed to do for his football team. He got Jalen Carter here, and got him out of that football game. So at the end of the day, right or wrong, the dude shouldn't have never been where he was at. Honestly, you should have been over there chatting it up with your football team and getting ready for the next play. Now you talk smack in between plays when y'all getting up off a pile or something like that. But for you to be over their whole team huddled up and you be standing there literally like 2 to 3 feet away from they huddle is like, all right, bro, you kind of stirred that up. Honestly, you gave Dak a reason to walk over to you and do what he did. So this is something he gonna learn from. He gonna learn from it. He gonna get fined heavily, and I hope they don't suspend him. But if you do, that's the consequence he gotta take. But I mean, he gonna learn from this. And like I said, my biggest problem with this is just listening to the media and actually people on like social media and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all trying to dig into this dude past because one mistake that he made in the NFL, and it was a big mistake. Like you shouldn't be like in Philly. Honestly, you spit on a man in Philly, bro. That is pass fighting. It's pass fighting after that. So I mean, I look, bro. I can't condone the spitting. I can't. Like not even being an Eagles fan. I cannot condone the spitting. Um, but like I said, he's gonna learn from this. The dude is gonna be in the NFL for a long time. He's gonna get paid still, everything. But this is just something you got to sit back and just learn from. Like, bro, next time, don't put yourself in a situation like that where you have to do something like that. He's gonna learn from it. But don't try to dig up this dude past and be like, oh, he did this, that, and that. Now should the Philadelphia Eagles pay him and all this other stuff like that? The dude ain't been in trouble in the NFL at all. He's been in the league for this is third year. He hasn't been in trouble at all. So don't do that. That's terrible. I don't like that.
Yep. Simple for me. I sat all the way at the top. in the 200 level. I was watching it. When I heard the fact that it was Jalen Carter being ejected, I was looking around like, what happened? Like, what happened? What did you do? And then I found out he spit. Do I condone his action? No. Do I want Dak Prescott to get suspended as well? Yes. But at the end of the day, listen, it is what it is. I hope, is he going to get fined? I hope that's the case. Because I saw on social media that he might just get fined and he won't get suspended because normally suspensions happen today. If someone got suspended, it would happen today and then they would appeal on Tuesday. So you guys think he's going to get suspended? What do you think the consequences are going to be? We'll start with Spinning.
I got to comment on the first part first, cool. Goddamn, you skipped me.
Oh, dang, my bad. Go ahead.
I don't got the same opinion like y'all. Like, yeah, I think spitting is kind of wild.
My bad,
I think
Smitty.
every action sometimes occurs a reaction. Like you spit at that man, he asked you a question when you walked up, you was still getting loud and talking crazy. Like, yeah, I don't think he should have spit on that man, Shakira. But in all, like you can't slap a man and then expect him not to beat you up. Like you can't disrespect the man and then not expect disrespect in the moment. Yes, it's foul, but to me, like I think in a situation like that, like both of them wrong, and yeah, the second person get caught. But I mean, I felt like it was trash on both ends. Like obviously they gonna say, "Oh, Dak Prescott spit at the ground." You spit at a grown man who was having a conversation, and then he called you over on some like, "Hey, you trying to spit on me?" And then you laughing and kikiing in his face, like, I don't want to condone something like that, but I mean, what I would have condoned him doing was probably putting hands on the man, which probably wouldn't have been any better. But I don't like that, bro. I don't like how like Dak Prescott getting a pass for disrespect, and we supposed to be humble and be like, "Oh, Jalen Carter shouldn't have disrespected him." Like I don't got like Trey. I know you a coach, bro, but I don't got no problem when it's standing over there talking shit. I don't. And if I seen him doing it again, I wouldn't be mad. I just want you to understand what kind of situation you in, and just expect the unexpected.
But y'all gotta look at it.
I expect the reaction, bro.
But y'all gotta look at it now, right? Now you kind of just gave teams the blueprint to get under Jalen Carter's skin. And even if it's not spitting, it's just like, all right, bro, we know we could get under this dude's skin now. Now you take that to the next game. Say you don't get suspended. Who the biggest shit talk on the Kansas City Chiefs? Travis Kelce, right? Now Travis Kelce gonna be in his ear now. Yeah, bro. They're gonna try to provoke this dude now. And no matter how much we talk about Jalen Carter, he's still a kid. What he like 24 years old? He's still a kid, bro. He still got feelings and emotions and all that shit. So now you giving people honestly the blueprint to get under your skin now.
I mean, they done got him before. This ain't the first time he done been emotional in the moment.
That's what I'm saying. But this was the biggest thing that happened while he was in the NFL.
Didn't he slap Buddy last time?
All the other stuff he probably not. He slapped him within the play though. It was like more of a like you could call it as like a football move. But this like you actually spitting on a man, like it's like, all right, bro. They're gonna the NFL
what he said was if what people are saying he said is true, yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't got nothing to say to Jalen Carter about what he did. If you brought up his homeboy Don in that moment, like they saying happened, then I don't know what to say about that.
So they saying Dak Prescott said he brought up the one that died in the car?
Yeah. When he was walking over, they said he said like this attitude is why your homeboy did or some shit.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. That's still a tactic to try to get under bro's skin.
I get it. Honestly. I get it. But that man like his brother, bro. I don't know how I tell somebody not to react in a moment about something you care about when I would react in a moment about something I care about.
You can't tell them nothing now. Like it's just honestly, you can't tell them nothing now. Honestly, it's just more of a like moving forward type thing. Like, all right, bro.
Look, no, I'm saying like I can't like like Trey, maybe you would react differently, but if a dude spit by my feet and then say something about my dead homie, I might not spit on him. He probably would have had a bloody lip, but
Yeah, no, he definitely would have got cracked on. Man, he dealt with the consequences afterwards. But
so like
it's
that's
not
why I'm
even like
like,
I ain't
it's
even
a little
about the
crazy.
spitting. To me, it's not even about the spitting. It's just being more aware.
Yeah,
Honestly,
the setting you're in, the setting
yeah,
you're in.
Mhm.
being more aware. Like it's cameras everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Like NFL is cameras everywhere. This corner, that corner, over top. The refs fuck around and got cameras on them. You don't even know. They probably cops out there. So it's like, bro, it's
Yeah, you got to
cameras.
be aware. You
It's
got to be
certain
aware. I
shit
can
you
agree with
just
that.
don't do. Yeah, it's certain shit you just don't do. Now within the play, now you can knock his fucking head off in between the plays. I mean within the play. All right, go ahead. You said what you said. All right, I'm gonna have to see you, bro.
Yeah, get the
Well, yeah,
15 over getting ejected.
yeah. Get the 15 over getting ejected. I'll take that any day. But yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, Jalen Carter's still a baby. He gonna have to learn from stuff like this, man. Because now moving forward, we got 17 games, and people gonna try to get under your skin now. They got the blueprint now, so now we gotta look. We gotta see how he respond to all this. For real, honestly.
I
Yeah.
mean, he obviously went and sat down with Jalen Hurts. He obviously had a conversation that Jalen Hurts felt okay going out and saying, "Hey, we talked about it. We good." So I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it as you know what I mean, as that I guess you know what I mean that they cool that situation did. They understand what to do moving forward. Because I even think like obviously he said he wasn't going to explain it on TV, but whatever he was able to say to everybody else, maybe they have a better understanding of what happened. You know what I mean? I'm only watching it on the TV. I'm everybody that ain't on that field is too far away to really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Video can be altered, so I don't know, but it's just that. You know what I mean? It's just there.
Like I
Welcome
said,
back.
my biggest problem with this whole situation is I understand, like Jalen Carter, he reacted the way he reacted, but don't try digging this dude past and now say like, oh, he just this big crash out and all that stuff like that. When bro been in, like I said, he been in the league. This is third year. He never been in no major trouble. So it's like, all right, y'all could go and run and try to dig up his Georgia stuff now, like all the stuff he did when he was at Georgia or high school or something like that. And now y'all trying to integrate it into one. I'm like, no, bro, this is an isolated incident. It's an isolated incident, and he shouldn't be judged from what happened back then. And now, just because of this isolated incident, it's like, all right, bro, it happened. They don't honestly, they don't do that to Caucasian players. They didn't do that to Baker Mayfield when he was at Oklahoma and he was getting into all the stuff he was getting into. Don't nobody even talk about it now. Nobody even talk about it now. So like it's like crazy. Like I don't really like to play the race card, but it's really like in our face right now. It's like all right, he's a young black man. He's fighting to get his money and make sure his football, his family is secure and all that stuff like that. Now y'all want to take this man finances away because he made a mistake. It's like, all right, you should get fined. But going overall, going forward, nah, bro. He deserved his money. He been hooping the last 2 years. He's going to be hooping this year. He deserved whatever you get paid. But don't try to tie all that into one, bro. That shit is corny. That's corny in my eyes, honestly.
Mm. Zay with a comment of Cool Cat and Smitty and Trey. They're going to use Tank Bigsley as another kick returner. Okay. I hope that's the case. All right.
I don't get that.
I
That
don't
that
think he's
to
going
me
back
that
to the
wouldn't
kick
make sense.
return.
You gave up a
He,
fifth and
he
a
not
sixth.
going back there to kick return. Yeah.
Like you gave up 2 picks in the upcoming drive. I don't think he just came to be a kick returner.
Nah, he gonna be like a third down back. He might play some special teams. Who knows? But he coming over here to kind of he gonna contribute to this offense. Tank Bigsby not no
Oh shit,
scrub.
that's
I don't
actually
think
what's being reported, bro. Hold on. Hold on. They said the Tank Bigsby trade is not related to Will Shipley's rib injury against the Cowboys. They believe he should be well and good to go. The understanding is the Eagles like their running back room and would like to add some depth, but they also like the effectiveness of Bigsby in the kick return, a role they've been exploring, trying to bring players in to fill.
I mean, that's just reports though. We don't really know what role he's gonna play. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, think
This-
about all the people we brought in for workouts today. They all are like
Yep, I was going
they
to
all
talk
were
about
like
that word of the day.
return guys, like special teamers.
Hold on,
So
let
they
me.
thinking about taking Shipley off that kick return then.
Like, look, KJ. I mean, I don't think. I think they trying to probably lighten his load, if anything. Okay, so look, the 2 wide receivers, special teamers, Mike Hilton a slot, Isaiah Foskey, special teamers, Jamin Davis, rotational special teamer. Then the other 2 are guards and tackles. But I think those guys are more because Brett Toth looked like baby poo, soft as shit. He just got pushed
But we
around. Landon
never
Dickerson
played
got to be healthy, man.
we never played Quaz at kick return though. Even when he was here last time, he was more like a punt
Yeah,
return.
but what he been doing since he left though?
He been
Kick
running
return.
he been doing kick return with the Steelers.
Yeah, kick return and punt return.
Oh, I see. I ain't really tuned in too much, so
Yeah,
you might be right.
the 2 years he been gone, that's been his only job. You obviously know Jalen Rager. Man, you knew that was gonna be his job. I don't know, man. I think he gonna get. I think you still one of those guys in that room still get cut though. I can't see them having 4 running backs on the active roster week in and week out.
I think the odd man out gonna be Dylan, bro. Honestly,
Yeah,
unless they thinking about keeping him on the roster and turning him to a fullback, that's the only thing I could see. Because
only thing I
Van
can see.
Sumer got injured.
Trying to see what the rookie got, man. Watching this Minnesota
Yeah,
game.
I'm watching it too. It's now 4th down for them. We'll see if they go for it or not.
They're not going for that, son. They out of there. It's 4th and 3 on
Yeah, they
they.
on the other side of the 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't going for that. They about to punt.
Yeah, they about to punt. Let me read this.
Yeah,
Why
I don't know,
not?
Hamid. I don't know. They might got, bro. We ain't see, y'all act like we seen both of the players play full games. Like Adoree was cooked, yes. I think Ja'Cory and Bennett played well in his snaps he played. He just didn't get a chance to get in the rhythm of the game. Because I think
Honestly,
I think they want to completely let Adoree play himself out of the role if they got to. I don't know.
I feel like Adoree kind of got the short end of the stick too, because it's like who on the other side. So of course they're gonna target you a whole lot.
Yeah,
I feel like
bro,
he held up well though. Like,
they
he didn't
put
do
you in a
too bad.
situation where they gave you all the help and you still got cooked.
He was getting touched on some joints. I'm not gonna lie, but he made a couple plays too. He made
And
a
it
couple
wasn't
plays
even
too.
about, bro. It wasn't even like, okay, it was just CD Lamb putting the work on you. Everybody that went against 8 got a reception. Turpin, goddamn Ferguson, Pickens. Every time somebody lined up with him, that went right to the well.
Yeah, because they were trying to stay away from Quayon.
Yeah, Quinion was traveling, and I liked that.
Yeah.
He had an assignment. His assignment did the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm. I think he only gave up he got one defensive pass interference, but other than that, they ain't really go his way.
I don't even think that was DPI.
I don't think it was. I don't. I do. Only reason I say it was because he went inside his jersey.
But what do you do when somebody grabbing you the same way you grabbing them?
That's how the NFL work, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we going, like I seen the same play later from Quinion. They didn't call anything, but early in the game, it's like they being finicky and shit. What is going on right now?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Caleb Williams, he looked like he's doing okay right now. That's what it looked like. He looked like even with them 2 snaps right there, it looked like he a better Caleb Williams than last year.
Before we get to the word,
last year Caleb Williams would have put that in the air and got an interception.
No, that should have been I don't know.
Yeah. As a coach, Trey, let me get your analysis on this. What's your thoughts on Caleb Williams so far before we get to the word of the day?
I mean, it only been like 2 snaps, but it looked like he improving for real, honestly. He taking what the defense give him. He not like he don't look panicky in the pocket like he did last year. He dumping it off to his running back. Like the first two throws was a dump off to Swift, and look,
That
I
makes
mean,
sense to have
we
these
gotta
snaps.
see the game play out, but it looked like he doing fine to me actually.
Mhm. And also a little bit false on JJ McCarthy. I know it was 3-and-out as a coach. What was your false on JJ McCarthy's first three snaps?
Well, I think the first two was a run, and on third down he got sacked. He gotta be a little quicker with his decision making. That's all. I feel like he's gonna be okay too. This might be a good game, honestly.
Yep. Salute to everybody rocking with us, man. Let's get to the word of the day. The word of the day is victory. The Philadelphia Eagles got a victory over the Dallas Cowboys. So let's talk about this game while we watching the game. Smitty, your reaction to the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Dallas Cowboys 24-20.
We look like we usually look early in the season. I mean, other than the defense just look poorish. I mean, well, outside of oh my God, Caleb. Okay, outside of like Adoree Jackson, we look well, but we gotta find a replacement at cornerback too. Like I was okay with my safeties, pretty good with the. I don't know about the defensive line, but it's hard to judge them without the best D tackle in the league on the line with them. So I think Jordan Davis played a good game. Jahad Campbell came in and he got some good reps. Um, I think we needed an edge rusher. We picked up Zadarius Smith. I think that's gonna help. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, all those guys played well though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively, I think we started with a really good game plan. We came in the game with a really good game plan. We played two halves of really good football. But Kevin Patullo gotta understand it ain't the first 20, 20 plus minutes.
Right.
It ain't the first 30, it's the whole 60. You gotta be able to coach the whole game. You can't phase out like that. You can't go 3 or 4 consecutive drives, score, and then never get another drive to, get in that position again. So I think, obviously he'll learn as the season go on how to complete the game. But uh I even think offensively we could have did a lot more. I know people, AJ was hurt, but you got to get him more involved in that if he's gonna be out there. I don't care how much of a decoy he is. He shouldn't get one target for 8 yards in the fourth quarter. Like if he injured that bad, take him off the field. Like I have no problem. You know what I mean? If you know him sitting if he injured, we got to play some other guys. But I didn't like how it was, and I think he had like a 0 point something percent separation rate. That's not AJ. So I think we was kind of playing handicap. So hopefully we can see a better offensive showing this upcoming week. But Jalen Hurts had to play a little hero.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Not necessarily whether I want him to or not, but you do what you gotta do to win the game, and that's really what counts. So hopefully we can see a better performance out of everybody this upcoming week, especially my offensive line. Tyler Steen to me, even though Jalen Hurts was able to save him a few times, gave up some easy pressures. Um, and I hope Landon Dickerson is okay because before he got injured, that other side was pretty much locked up. But that injury did slow him down a lot. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's able to have a lengthy a very quick recovery. But um, yeah, good
Yep.
win.
Yep. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, my takeaway is, man, look, it's week one. We won the game. That's all that matter, honestly. All the other stuff we can work out during the week, over the course of the season. Um, I feel like our pass rush had a bad showing in that game. Dak Prescott sat back there and kind of picked us apart. He did what he wanted in the first half of the game. Second half, we kind of tuned it up. We was getting pressure on him. He still was getting the ball out, but I mean, we honestly started getting pressure on him by then. But we got to get better at pass rusher. Picking up Zadarius Smith, I think that was a great pickup. I don't feel like he's going to be a 3 down three down defensive end, but I feel like he's going to come in. He's going to contribute well. He's 33 years old, I think. He's going to have limited snaps, but he's going to make well of his snaps. He's a veteran. Our second corner, Dory Jackson, I feel like he had a poor game. He had a poor game, and really that was just like the structure of the defense because who you not going at Cooper DeJean, you not going at Quinyon Mitchell. So he kind of was the odd man out. I feel like any two we get back there right now is going to be the same thing. I mean, offensive coordinators are going to try to target that number two cornerback. So it's not just a Dory Jackson effect. Whoever get in there, they're going to be targeted heavy. So
Yeah,
I
but
feel like our
Trey,
linebacker
would
play
you
was
say
well.
when you seen Bennett on the field, it was more of a contested catch than a free catch?
No, for sure. I feel like Adoree Jackson could have played way better than he played, honestly. But I don't feel like it was just solely on him either. So it go hand in hand. Um, Offensive side of the ball, I feel like not playing in the preseason kind of hurt us. You know that's when we get like the first 3 weeks of the season. Uh, the pass blocking wasn't as well as I thought it would be. We didn't run the ball as well. Like you said, Jalen had to play hero ball. So I mean, he did what he was supposed to do to win the game. Saquon Barkley, he put on his regular performance. I mean, with the circumstances. And AJ Brown, look, he was out. It's like, all right, we can work him back in. He AJ Brown, but in the structure of the offense, it's like he was missing the whole offseason. So it's like, all right, we got to work you back in, honestly. Devontae, he really didn't get targeted as much either. I feel like that'll be better moving forward. Jahan Doxson, he had a good, solid game. Uh, Goddard didn't get his targeted as much as I feel like he should have either. So I feel like that's
Huh?
more of our
How many
offensive
more
coordinator
targets you
being
want Goddard to
honestly a
get?
rookie.
Didn't he have like 11
Who got it?
targets? Yeah,
Who
Dallas.
Goddard did?
Yeah. I know he had like 8 receptions. I don't
Okay,
know how
well,
many exact targets he had. I know he had 8 receptions.
well, I stand corrected. He was targeted, but I feel like the
I
structure of the
think they could have
offense
been
got to be a
bigger
little bit
plays though.
better.
That shit was nasty.
It could have been bigger plays. Yes, I agree. It could have been bigger plays.
That's what I agree with you on.
At the
They
end of the
could they
day,
could have took him deeper on those plays. Like that just was nasty.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, we do have a rookie offensive coordinator. He gonna figure it out. He gonna work his way through. And I feel like Jalen and all the other guys gonna be there to help him. So all that mattered to me, honestly, is the W. Man, look, it's hard winning in the NFL. It don't matter who you playing. It's hard winning in the NFL. And I mean, if you can start piling up these W, especially with the schedule we have, I feel like we gonna be cool. We gonna work our way through all this. Saquon gonna get back in his bag. AJ gonna get back in his. Everybody else they gonna eat, and we gonna be fine.
I felt like AJ was still hurt though.
Yeah.
I really felt like he was
I
hurt.
feel
Like
like
even
I feel
watching the
like it
all
was a
22, he not getting open, bro. He not crispy on his cuts. He not like running through plays. Like
I feel like it was a mixture. I don't know if he was still hurt, but he
What up,
definitely not in
boss?
football shape right now.
bro, you got to go back
He
and watch
working
that
his way.
22
If
Trey. You gotta go, bro. Half his
The
routes,
boss
he not
still
even
I'm gonna
doing
go.
finishing
that.
I'm gonna go
Shout out
watch
to
it.
boss.
he not even finishing some of the routes, bro. He like half running the route. He like, and this ain't like the fourth quarter routes. These are like first quarter routes. Like he running like, well, where when I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, he a clear out man. Like he playing clear out man. Like he a distraction. It didn't feel like they had ever had a game plan for him to be a part of. Like I seen a few times. I only seen like maybe 2 or 3 times where he was even the first read. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I
this
could
what
be
I,
wrong. I
I
could be wrong. It could be what you saying. Like he was just getting work back in, but I never seen it. I never seen AJ play like that. It felt
yeah,
like
but
to
he
me watching
also
him,
he
his
also missed
hamstring
the whole
popping.
off season though too. So it's like you can't just come out in the game and just be great. It's like you still got to work your way back in the football sheet. I feel like this what I don't want though. I don't want them to start trying to force feed him because they feel like he's gonna start doing the diva prima donna stuff. Like work him back into the offense genuinely. That's what I want him to do. I don't want him to start force feeding him. Boom, boom. Now Hurts the 2-3 picks a game and all that because he's trying to force the ball to AJ Brown, which he's going to be covered. He's going to be double covered. So, I mean, he's going to have to work his way back into it. He definitely missed the whole offseason, and that's not nobody's fault. That's not even his fault. Like, you can't help injury. Like, injury happens sometimes. So,
But when I
I just don't want him
Trey,
to, like I
you think that like you think that's an excuse to have one reception, 8 yards because you missed the training? Like, but you've been here 3, 4 years. Like, I don't think missing training camp to me is a good enough excuse for y'all not to have him prepared for what's going on in the offense. It wasn't like he was
I
like
agree with that
it
too.
wasn't like he had to sit out. It wasn't like he had to like not be at the field or you know what I mean? He ain't have to like he was there every day. He was in the meetings every day. Like, I don't know, man. To me, it felt like if what you telling me is true, then I got a different perspective. Then if y'all just couldn't get him integrated into the offense, then y'all need to tighten the fuck up. He a
Yep.
top 5 receiver. It
This
shouldn't
was a
take
whole
weeks to get him integrated.
this a whole new offense though, man. It's a whole new offense, and then he working his way back into shape. So I mean, it happens like that sometimes. I mean, you seen AJ interview; he really wasn't too upset. So that's all I care about. I just don't want
I'm not worried
the
about him
prima
being
donna
upset.
stuff and stuff.
I don't care about his attitude. He a grown man. He need to suck it up. But I'm talking about what you telling me that because he wasn't practicing, y'all had no way to get him the ball. Like I don't like that. Because you know he was playing.
I mean,
You knew what the situation was.
they
Y'all
could
was
have
in there
force fed
game
him.
planning together. He practiced a whole week. You telling me a whole week of practice and every day him being in the meetings and all this, y'all didn't have a plan for AJ Brown?
For
This
me,
sounds like Brian Johnson all over again.
I
Shit.
hope not. But for me in this game,
I mean,
listen.
it's week one.
Go ahead, Trey.
It's week. No, I'm saying it's week one, bro. We're gonna see next game. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure AJ Brown gonna get targeted at least a double digit amount of time. So, I mean, look, we got the dub. That's all that matters.
Yep. For me in this game, listen, Jalen played hero ball, which I like. He had to do what we got to do. I'm going to take all of this as like this. It's week one. Like, there's some things we need to clean up. AJ Brown getting how many he had? Like one target for 8 yards. I'm looking at that guy cleaned up. Smitty had 3 for 16. That guy cleaned up. Saquon Barkley had 18 carries for 60 yards. That's expected, but that guy get cleaned up. The defense allowing CeeDee Lamb. Y'all played it right. Philly better with quarterback. Oh God. Uh, the defense now it gotta be better. I salute to Quinion, salute to Coop, salute to Zach Bond and Jahan Dotson, Jordan Davis. But the defense shut it down in the second half. The first half, I gotta be real. They got a lot of work to do. But at the end of the day, I can confidently say we left out of there with a win. So we'll see about the Kansas City
Y'all know me
Chiefs.
well enough to know I ain't gonna accept nothing in a win that I wouldn't accept in a loss. So yeah, the win looked good, but we look trash in the second half of that game.
Yeah. A lot of things to clean up, man. A lot of things to clean up. So let's go ahead and hand out some grades, starting with
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. Oh, there's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown! They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts.
do, boss. Everybody, listen. I acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as a franchise quarterback, but if he got some things to clean up, I'll call him out too. I acknowledge him, but that don't mean he ain't gonna. He gotta take accountability too. But luckily, he did what he had to do in this game. Like 19 or 23 for 152 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Sack once, a rating of 4.2. He also had 14 carries for 62 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So we'll start with Smitty. What grade would you give QB1?
Hey, I mean, what else I'm supposed to give him? I mean, he did everything necessary when everybody around him didn't want to answer the bell. When nobody else wanted to pick up the phone. He picked it up multiple times. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much better you play. I mean, obviously you could have put up more passing yards or whatever, but I don't know how when the offense isn't producing open receivers, the running back isn't able to get rolling. You still create. He still was creating lanes. He was still creating every opportunity. He was taking what the defense gave him and some. So I got to give him an A, man. Like he went out there and did everything he could. Don't make sense though. I mean, obviously, he gonna get the criticism because it's 19 to 23 and 150 is. But I mean, whenever people go back and watch the tape, they'll see what I see in it. It wasn't a lot of open things, and for me, he made a lot of great plays in those moments. Yeah, he could have squeezed it. Yeah, he could have took some chances, but I prefer the 0 turnovers. I prefer to get the touchdowns. I prefer to win when you got to. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see him have to play like this all year. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to see him have to put this load on him game in and game out because you know what I mean. Obviously, people want to say we're the super team, so the superpowers from the other people need to step the hell up. But Jalen did everything he needed to game 1, man.
Yep. Trey?
I agree. I feel like I'm gonna give him a B plus, honestly. Watching for where I was watching from, I feel like it was a lot of times he could have pulled the trigger on some stuff and he didn't. He decided to tuck in and run, and he got positive yards off of that too. But in order to get your playmakers involved and everybody else, like Smitty said, superpowers that activate, you got to get them the football. So it was a few times I seen Smitty open, a couple dudes open, and he didn't pull the trigger. He didn't trust what he was seeing in front of him, and that might be him just getting acclimated and comfortable with the offense, the new offensive coordinator, and the passing concepts and stuff like that. But I'm gonna give him a B plus. I feel like he could have played better than he played, but he also won the game for us, so I'm not gonna give him no lower than that.
Yep. I'll give him a solid. I'll give him a B plus. I'll give him a solid B plus. Look, was there some things he need to work on? Absolutely. Like now, it's like this.
Tough, boy, y'all tough. Yeah, y'all some tough critics, man.
If we're gonna praise him, we gotta criticize him too, bro.
Yeah, but a B plus for what he did, like.
That it was plays there in the second half of the game. We could have really blew that game open. He decided to do what he did with it, and
Thank you,
that was
boss.
that.
I appreciate you for backing me
Yeah,
up.
I agree with boss. It's like I'll bump it up to an A. I'll bump it up to an A because it's like this. Was there some I agree with Trey on this. Was there some things he got to clean up? Yeah. I mean, there were some plays that needed to be made. But at the end of the day, it's like this: no turnovers. Like I'd much rather Jalen to not throw turnovers than because if he forced it to AJ Brown or he forced it to Smitty all because people were saying throw the ball. Then here comes Diggs and here comes Bland with a pick, and here comes these people hating on Jalen even more than ever. So for me, he protected the ball. He didn't make that much mistakes. Again, does he have some things to work on? You're talking to the special counsel and wise man to the king himself, Jalen freaking Hurts. I will criticize him if I have to, but in this game, 0 turnovers. That's all I care about. He only got sacked one time. Once. Now, again, does he need some things to work on? Yes. But at the end of the day, we got the win. He didn't throw no turnovers, and he's healthy. And also he played to the he studied the defense of what the defense was covering AJ. Let's not forget that the defense covered AJ and Smitty. They covered him. And what did Jalen do? He used his legs. Whether he's a running back or not, he used his legs to keep us in the game. So at the end of the day, a solid A. He got some things to work on. I'm proud of QB1. Let's go ahead and let's clean everything up. Let's do what we gotta do. Let me read. I give him an A. Exactly. The Dallas defense did a good job of keeping. Yeah, I would get right. The offensive line wasn't blocking for real after that rain delay. That rain delay. You can ask Trey and Moan when we was at the game. That rain delay. My God. Boss said that boy played within himself. He gets an A. Is that his pocket presence won the whole? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that where people got to acknowledge him as a franchise quarterback. Now, again, does he got some work to do? Yeah, but at the end of the day, he didn't cost us game. He didn't cost us the game, and that's all I care
He
about.
won us the game. Who else was working like him in that game, bro? Like that's why I'm saying, like, if he get a B plus, then everybody else must get a C minus. There ain't nobody else stand up to the plate like he did. That's all I was saying. That's why I say y'all tough grading today, because I mean, if I'm gonna give him
I
a B
gave him
plus,
an A. I changed my grade. I gave
no,
him
I'm
an A.
saying, I'm just saying about what we was talking about earlier. If I'm giving him a B plus, I gotta give everybody else significantly lower grades, because he was one of the only people that stepped out that bus.
Yep, he did. So let's talk about everybody else. The playmakers. Let's start. Saquon Barkley had 18 carries for 60 yards and a rushing touchdowns. Will Shipley had 3 for 26, and AJ Dillon had 3 for 10. And we already talked about the receivers. John Dawson had 19 yards, had 3 receiving for 59 yards. Dallas Goedert 7 for 44. Saquon 4 for 24. And we already know Smitty had 3 for 16, and AJ had 1 for 8. So we'll start with Smitty. What grade would you get the playmakers?
Yeah, I agree with character development. Goddard get an A plus.
Mm-hmm.
An A. I'm gonna give Saquon I don't know, bro. Like, obviously he played a big role in the pass game, but to me in the run game, I don't know. It felt like our O line just couldn't win enough for him to get off. So I mean, 18 for 60. That's okay, but that's not Saquon. Like, I mean, I felt like he should have been able to do a little bit better. But yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Salute to you, boss, for coming up, man. We got you next time. We got you next time.
Don played well. Saquon played well. I mean, they played well. If I had to do anything, I'd probably give him like a B. I give him a solid B as a whole. The playmakers, I'm gonna give him a B.
Right. And he may be a Cowboy fan, but y'all go salute the boss Cowboy for chiming in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He is a Cowboy fan, but make sure you subscribe to him. Great show last week, boss. Go ahead, Trey.
Playmakers overall, I'm gonna give him a B minus. I'm gonna give him a B minus because, like I said, even with the Jalen thing, a lot of times with our offensive line, it wasn't great offensive line play, and I feel like our playmakers could have did a better job getting open, winning they 1-on-1s, stuff like that. So I'm gonna give them a solid B minus. Ain't really too much to say. We won the game. Now, if we would have lost that football game, it probably would have been a little worse. but you can't knock a win. So I'm gonna give them a B minus.
Right. I'll give them a B minus as well. Uh, Dallas Goddard played well. Salute to John Dotson. But I'm with you guys. Like, we got to give AJ and Smitty the ball more. There should be. I get. It's either AJ Brown was hurt or did the defense of Dallas cover those boys up, which I don't know how, but they covered them up. So because Jahan Dotson had 3 for 59 and Goddard had 7 for 44. Like Smitty should have more than 3 for 16.
Honestly, I honestly, and this is my honest opinion, I blame our offensive coordinator for that because the only reason Dallas was able to sit on routes and stuff like that because we never challenged them deep. Maybe probably like one time with John Dotson, but we never really challenged them deep. So everything was right in front of them. So that's the offensive coordinator job to open that defense up, make them cover stuff like that. So yeah, no, I don't blame our offensive playmakers. It's the play caller. The play caller got to get better, like we said. And I'm not knocking him right now. This is his first week ever calling plays, and hopefully, I pray that he get better at what he do because we too explosive to not be able to open a defense up. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. If you could just sit there and sit on all the routes that we got running and stuff like that, that means you're not doing your job as an offensive coordinator to have these dudes head spinning for real. Because we got Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goddard, Dotson. So that's not on them. That's not on them. I mean, like I said, they could have won their one-on-ones a little bit more, but it's hard when y'all just pinning y'all airbacks. We can't run the football. So they just pinning their airbag and just attacking our offensive line trying to sack Jalen Hurts. So that's our offensive coordinator job to get them dudes more involved, and I hope he does that over the following weeks.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, Smitty?
I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, you can blame Kevin a little bit, but it's. I mean, it's on everybody, man. It's a whole man. Like, it didn't look good, and the offensive line definitely didn't look good. I don't even know what the hell going on with that, but Tyler Steen was getting cooked. I mean, Jordan Mailata was giving up a little bit. It seemed like we was all out of sorts. We got to fix that first off. Like, we got to fix that. And I told y'all I wasn't a big Tyler Steen guy. You know what I mean? Because I think he's really small, and he don't really bring any type of. He don't put pressure on the D line. Like, I think they see him as food. And until he shows somebody like he working with something, then I don't know. But I think we should have had a bigger guard in that position going into the season. I would have enjoyed having my boy back, but obviously it didn't work out like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
The
Kevin
end.
Patullo obviously got to do better though, for sure. He do.
Yes, he
I mean,
does.
but he did. I think he did really well in the first half, drawing it up. I think he was able to get some things rolling in the first half. I think obviously Dallas adjusted, but he did really well in the first 2 quarters, man. But I don't know.
Yep. He got to be better, like y'all said. He got to be better, and hopefully, versus the Chiefs, which we'll talk about soon, he will be. So let's go ahead and talk about the defense, man. Starting with Trey. What grade would you give the defense, Trey? The defense performance.
Um, it was a tell of two halves, honestly. It was like it felt like we was trying to get our feet together, figure out what we was gonna do. And in the process of that, Dallas was carving us up. But that second half, we completely shut them dudes out. And honestly, it kind of was us and the Cowboys with the drops. So I'm gonna have to give our defense probably like a B minus C plus. Honestly, I feel like they could have played way better. We had plenty of opportunities to get the Dak Prescott, sack him. He sat back in the pocket all day and really carved us up in the first half. So it's a tough two halves. So I'm even the grade out. I'm gonna give us probably a B minus.
Smitty?
I think a few guys stepped up to the plate. Um, I think a few guys was very underwhelming. I think we did a lot of sloppy things in the back end. I think we failed to accomplish getting at the quarterback. But like, bro, Dory Jackson was really bad. And I don't know how to reiterate how bad he was. He was really bad, in my opinion. Like that was one of the worst cookings I've seen in my life. And um, our defensive line the first half wasn't really creating any pressures. They weren't really getting at him. And then Josh Uche and Jordan Davis kind of flipped the switch going into that second half, and they were able to create some pressures. They were able to create some discomfort for Dak. So um, I still agree. I think like a B minus. You know what I mean? Ain't bad. I mean, they got some things to clean up. But you gotta find a cornerback too. And Jalen Carter obviously wasn't on the field, so you need to find a cornerback too. I want to see how it look with Jalen Carter on the field, but other than that, I think we played all right. I mean, Quinyon Mitchell played well. I think the safety duo between Sidney Brown and Makuba played well. I think I don't know about that middle. I think I wanted to see Ty Robinson out there a little bit without what I mean. But obviously, they had some other things in mind. So I think we played all right, but we could have played way better.
Yep, I'm with you guys. B minus for me. There's some things they got to work clean up. Second half, they shut down the Dallas Cowboys. First half, they gave up a lot of points, which I didn't like. The fact that Jalen Carter wasn't there, we already talked about that. That like, man, at the end of the day, man, got some work to do on this defense side of the ball. Like, got a lot of work to do. So hopefully they clean it up now. They look, they don't got that much wide receivers down in Kansas City, but it is Patrick Mahomes. So we'll talk about that coming up. Before we get to the coaching staff, who gets some game balls? Pause. We'll start with Smitty Eagle. Who gets some game balls?
Pause.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
that. If y'all
I'm gonna
didn't
get
hear me,
Jordan Davis, Jalen Hurts. Um, I'm gonna go with Reed Blankenship. That's who I got.
mm-hmm. Who gets some game balls? Pause. Trey.
Uh, I'm gonna go Jalen because Jalen really saved the day in that game with his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna have to go Zach Bond. Zach Bond was all over the field. He was all over the field, and like Smitty said, I'm gonna have to go Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis played great, stepping up for Jalen Carter. So them my three game balls right there.
Yep. I'm with you guys. It's Jalen, Barn, and Jordan Davis for me too. Hold on. Jahan Campbell got to get one for the forced fumble. Barn with the touchdown, save tackle. I agree with you.
I say Hurts, Dotson, Bond.
Yarders, Hurts, Dotson, Barn. Yeah, I agree. Next up, we got the coaching staff. What? No. First, next up, we got the coaching staff. Smitty, what grade would you give Vic, Kellen, Sirianni, and Clay for special teams?
Uh, shit, Clay didn't do shit. I mean, other than the 58-yard field goal, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever with that.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively, tell the two halves. Uh, that's not acceptable when you trying to win games week in week out. You're trying to repeat, so you got to make that better. I'm gonna give him a B. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, I think a lot of missing pieces, a lot of working pieces coming in, trying to adjust. Um, I think they played really well though, so I'm gonna give them a B plus. I'm gonna give Vic Fangio a B plus. Uh, I mean, I think obviously Nick always doing his job, man. So um, I'm gonna give him a B plus too. You know, I think he gotta snap in. He gotta see what happened this week. It's kind of hard to give a grade because it's week one. Obviously, he don't really have. I mean, preparation and things of that nature is his job, but I want to see how he able to produce some type of energy going into week two. You know, obviously we playing a team we just beat, but you got to motivate the team to be able to play a little harder going into this game. So I want to see what he does coming out of this week one. Obviously sloppy. Um, so let's do it.
Yep, Trey.
Oh, and Clay, I give Clay a B plus. I mean, he didn't give up nothing, but he really didn't. I mean, eh, other than the 58-yard field goal, I mean, it was just doing your job. He did his job.
Yep. Go ahead, Trey.
All right, so for Vic Fangio, I feel like he adjusted in the second half, so I'm gonna give him a B. I'm gonna give him a solid B. Um, Nick Sirianni, solid B. We could have played way better. Uh, Offensive coordinator, I'm gonna give him probably a C plus because he could have did a better job scheming that up. And for Clay, I'm gonna give Clay, honestly, I'm gonna give him a B plus, man, because he did a great job keeping them. I mean, in bad field position. Well, our special teams did a great job keeping them in bad field position, not letting them flip the field. Um, and honestly, that's kind of a game changer outside of what we see from the offense and the defense. It's a game changer when you can keep them on their side of the football. So, I mean, I'm gonna give him a solid B too. But we definitely got to be better, man, to beat some of these teams that's coming up, man. Our next three games are crucial, honestly. We don't want to go 1-3. Um, so yeah, we got to get better. A lot of stuff we got to clean up, and hopefully we do it. But yeah, them my grades for the coaches.
Yep, same. I'm gonna give the coaching staff a solid. I'll give him a solid B, only because I'll give the defense coordinator a B, a B minus for the offensive coordinator. Clay gets a B plus. Same for Nick Sirianni. Like, there's some uh, coaches that did their good job. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, simple as that. So real quick, let me pull the schedule up for week 2, and let's go ahead and make our Broad Street game our picks for next week. Let me set this up. And week 2, it's the Green Bay hosting the Washington Commanders first.
All right, so
Trey?
look, what I seen from Green Bay in Week 1, bro, they defense fly around, they aggressive as hell, and they keep
Mm-hmm.
everything in front of them, man. So it's gonna be that formula right there. It's gonna be kind of hard for teams to beat you because now you got to put together long drive at the long drive at the long drive, and it's hard to do in any level of football. Putting together 11, 10, 8, 12 drives, play drives. So I like what I've seen from their defense in week 1. Man, Detroit is one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL, and they held them dudes to literally nothing. So it's going to kind of be hard for Washington because they also a finesse team. They not really a physical team. So um I'm gonna have to go with Green Bay in this one. I'm gonna go Green Bay. Uh, and honestly, I feel like they offense complemented their defense because they actually was putting up points. They wasn't just all right, field goal, field goal, field goal. No, they was putting up points and they was going down the field. So I'm gonna have to go with Green Bay in this one. I'm gonna go Green Bay. I'm gonna go Green Bay 21, Washington 17.
Yep. Smitty?
Uh, difficult game here. Obviously, I know Trey said, the team that Green Bay played is at one point one of the most explosive teams, but they also came in with 8 new coaches on that coaching staff, including the OC and the DC. Um, Tough task going against a team like Green Bay in that manner. But I think what the Commanders do well is exactly what Trey says they want to be them, but they like to put things in front of you and go get extra yards. So it's gonna be a really close one. I think Green Bay pull it out because it's in Lambeau. If it was in Washington, I might give them a chance to pull it a little closer. But this is gonna be a fight. I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders do pull it off though. But I'm gonna get them the slight edge. Green Bay the slight edge. Uh, I don't
Yep.
really know. I don't really know the
Yeah.
score, like 21-24, something like that. 24-28, something like that. I don't know.
Yep. Same. I got the Green Bay Packers here. The Sunday's matchup: Jaguars versus the Bengals. Yeah.
Oh,
That
go
last
first,
says
me
it
or
all,
Smitty?
Smitty. I know.
Who going first, me or Smitty?
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead, Trey, because Smitty's laugh says it all. But go ahead, Trey.
I'm just laughing, bro. I'm just laughing.
Jaguars versus the Bengals. I feel like this is gonna be a firework game. It's gonna be a high scoring one. Um, the Jaguars, they kind of impressed. I'm not gonna lie, week one. But who they played? The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
all right, so yeah, that's Carolina. I mean, I want to see. I want to see the Jaguars quarterback kind of build off this game. That's a confidence builder. You know, when you play teams of lesser talent, you that kind of a confidence builder. And the Cincinnati Bengals was in the dogfight with the Cleveland Browns, so it's like I feel like this game right here is gonna be a firework game. I'm giving it 27-34 Bengals.
Yep. Smitty.
Uh, I don't trust Trevor Lawrence. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go with the Cincinnati Bengals. And that uh, I'm gonna go Cincinnati 28, Jaguars 17.
Right. I'm with you guys. I'm with the Cincinnati Bengals here. We all. Do I have? Do we all? Go ahead, Smitty. The next game. I don't want to say it. Next
New
game.
York Giants versus Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
Yep. Go ahead, Trey.
I'm taking dollars too. Cowboys look like pure. I mean, the Giants look like pure trash in a week one game, and I don't see it getting no better because they can't block. They can't block passing wise. They cannot block the for the quarterback. And running wise, they shaky too. So I feel like Dallas gonna take this one by probably a landslide. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 27-10 Cowboys.
Yep. Same. I'm going Cowboys here. I mean, Giants. They don't stand a chance, man. They really don't. Chicago Bears, who is up 7-3 right now versus Minnesota. Now third down. Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions, Trey.
I feel like Detroit bounced back in this game.
Mm-hmm.
The Chicago Bears defense is nowhere near the Green Bay Packers defense, pass rush wise and secondary. So I'm a. I think Detroit take all their frustration out on Chicago, and it's gonna be a blowout. 34-17 Detroit.
Yep. Smitty.
I don't know. To be honest, the Detroit team I seen this Sunday doesn't look like they're ready to play football. Um, But obviously, the Bears team is hard to trust, but they playing really good football right now against, to me, a really good defense. So um, I'm not sure, but I think the Lions should pull it off. Should. I
Yeah,
thought they was gonna be able to win this weekend too, but they didn't. Um, I don't know, man. Like y'all just told me about my rookie coach. They got two of them on that team. It's just hard to believe that they just gonna go in and kick the dog shit out of anybody with two rookies on that team. And obviously, Ben Johnson coming in the crib, he played against them boys for years as far as the OC DC matchup. I wouldn't be surprised that game really close and the Bears pull it out by 3.
yeah. I got the Bears winning too, unless I see it differently from Detroit. I got Bears winning this. Rams versus the Tennessee Titans. Smitty,
Rams, man. Rams should win this one convincingly, man.
Trey.
I won't say convincingly. I like what I seen from Cam Ward week 1. He just only gonna get better. I like him as a quarterback, honestly. So,
But you like what you see from
and the
their
Tennessee
defense?
Titans always got nah, not really, but not really. But I mean, what I'm gonna say is I really didn't like what I seen from the Rams either. So I feel like this gonna be a toss up game, honestly. And I'm taking the Titans in this one. Just on
Oh.
some triangle left. I'm taking the Titans. I'm gonna go 17 Rams, 20 Titans. Titans win by 3.
Hmm. I got the Rams here, but don't be surprised about the upset. Like Trey said, I got the Rams here though. I'll take New England to take this one versus the Miami Dolphins because the Dolphins are. Go ahead, Smitty. The Dolphins are the Dolphins.
I don't know what New England defense gonna look like if Christian Gonzalez isn't back this week. That's a tough sled to be out there guarding dudes up like that. But New England, I mean, the Miami did look really bad, but New England didn't look really well either. So um, I don't know where two of mine gonna be in this game. So give me New England. Give me New England in a close one.
Yep, Trey.
I'm taking the Dolphins. I feel like they bounce back this week. Um,
Tua gonna play?
yeah, he playing. Um, I feel like honestly, the Dolphins. Some teams they just match up bad with because they're a finesse team. They're not physical. Um, I feel like this game is going to be a little different. I feel like I'm taking the Dolphins in this one, and I feel like that offense going to come back alive because I don't even know if Waddle playing because I know he got hurt, but just Tyreek Hill alone scare you, bro. It's like this dude is a playmaker. Playmaker. They got the two fast running backs in the backfield. I feel like they match up well against this defense. So yeah, I feel like I'm taking the Dolphins. I'm gonna go Dolphins, but 2021, um, Patriots 14.
Yeah. San Francisco 49ers versus the Saints with no George Kittle and probably no Brock Purdy. Talk to us, Trey.
Shit, that's a lot to lose, man. I ain't even gonna lie. That hurt any offense. You lose your two top dudes. So who you said they playing again?
Saints.
Oh, the Saints. The Saints terrible though. So who's the
They didn't.
49ers backup
They
quarterback,
didn't just
bro?
lose. They didn't just lose their top two. They lost the three of their top four guys. Shit. Jawan Jennings out
Mm.
too.
Mm. All right, well
Mm.
that changed my prediction. They lost everybody for real, honestly. So The Saints relatively healthy, so I'm gonna
It's
have to go.
still hard to pick the Saints, bro.
It's still hard to pick the
It
Saints. That's crazy, bro.
is.
I'm gonna still
Jesus.
go 49ers in this one. Honestly, I'm gonna go 49ers in a close game. I don't feel like it's gonna be high scoring. It might be at one of those 6 to 13 games or something like that. So I'm taking the 49ers because the Saints just horrible.
Yep. What say you, Smitty?
Oh, Mac Jones, they back up. Yeah, give me the 49ers. I could deal with that. Mac Jones
Yeah.
with Kyle Shanahan, they'll be all right.
Yep. Give me the 49ers as well. Buffalo versus.
Buffalo.
Yep. Trey, you got Buffalo too?
Buffalo play the Jets, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I like what I've seen from Justin Fields in that offense this week, man. I ain't gonna lie. Against that vaunted Steelers defense where they got all those guys in the secondary. They got TJ Watt. They got all look, bro. Justin Fields put on a show. His defense couldn't hang. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I
but
think
you did that. Yeah, Pittsburgh has a great defense and a poorish offense. So now you got a team that has really good defense, even better offense.
I ain't gonna say Pittsburgh offense was poor. Aaron Rodgers threw four touchdown passes. So I ain't gonna say their offense is poor. They dude it out with a good football team. I think the Jets gonna be a little better this year. We underestimated it. They got to get their defense together. Honestly, I mean, outside of Sauce Gardner, they really don't got too much on that defense. But I don't feel like it's just gonna be a landslide win by the Bills. I feel like this gonna be kind of a little battle. Um, I'm taking the Bills because of their offense, and they do have a solid defense. But Josh Allen's just the man, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. What I seen from this dude on Monday, Sunday night,
Yep.
bro, you can never count bro out the game. So, um, I'm gonna go Bills, but I ain't gonna go landslide Bills. I'm gonna go Bills 30-34. I'm gonna go 27 Jets. 34-27 Bills.
Mm-hmm. The next game we
Because
got.
we gotta understand that. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. We
All
gotta
right.
understand that Baltimore did put up numbers on them dudes, bro. They did. That defense
Baltimore
not
different.
as great as we say it is. No, Baltimore not different. They not different.
Yeah, that.
They don't
But
have nothing on
Lamar
the outside.
Jackson and Derrick Henry, that shit different.
Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, but they really got nothing on the outside of Zay Flowers. DeAndre Hopkins, he made his little play, but he really wasn't no impact player in that game either. So I like the other guy. What's his name?
Look,
The
Trey.
one that the one the one that came
Lamar
from
Jackson
Arizona
and
State.
Derrick
I like
Henry
him too.
accounted for 500 yards.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But going into the game, that's who you game planning for though. You never know week one. You got tape now. So I don't feel like it's gonna be no landslide, honestly. I feel like it's the Jets are gonna play okay and the Bills still gonna win, but the Jets are gonna play okay.
Yep. The next game, Seattle versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Smitty.
Uh, I don't even know, man. I guess Pittsburgh right now. I don't know.
Mm.
I'll take Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Trey.
Who Seattle got that quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh. I hate Sam Darnold. I don't know. For some reason, how you ever had that quarterback like you just like, all right, well, I just don't like this dude, bro. Like And Sam Darnold, one of them dudes to me. So I don't never trust him winning the game for a football team. So I'm going Pittsburgh just by default.
Yep, same.
Pittsburgh.
Yep, I got Pittsburgh as well, man. Cleveland versus the Baltimore Ravens. Troy, we'll start with you.
Oh, Baltimore about to put that work on on Cleveland, bro. They about to put that work on Cleveland. They coming off that horrible loss where they should have. That game should have been over by the probably like the 5 minute mark of that fourth quarter, and they let them dudes come back and win that game. I feel like Baltimore about to take all their frustration out on Cleveland, and I like what I've seen from Joe Flacco, but that Bengals pass rush and that Baltimore pass rush is two different things. And I'm not even gonna lie, Jair Alexander looked like pure trash in that game, bro. It looked like he just like an old man now, and that's crazy because I mean, even with all the injuries and all that, he really was still one of the top corners in the NFL, and he just looked terrible in that game. But I got I got Baltimore beating Cleveland. I'm gonna give them 27 to 14.
Yep. Smitty.
Baltimore should win this game. They should for sure.
Yep. For me, I'm with you guys. Baltimore Ravens. I got that game too. Denver versus the Colts. Smitty.
I don't know. Denver defense looked good, but offensively they struggled a little bit. But the Colts looked like they was on fire. So I'm gonna roll with the hot hand, man. Give me the Colts right.
Yep.
Facts. The
Yep.
Colts, the Colts was one of the most impressive teams in Week 1 to me. Honestly, Daniel Jones, you never know. Leaving the Giants, that probably was the best thing that ever happened to him. Man, he might resurrect his career. Um, he looked good playing within the offense. He got Pittman, he got all those dudes, he got Jonathan Taylor, he got a plethora of weapons. So I'm taking the Colts in this one, honestly. I feel like they build off of what they did Week 1, and I don't know if it's going to be the same offensive performance, but I feel like they might kind of similar have something similar to those numbers. But I'm taking the Colts in this game.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts in this game too. Arizona Cardinals host the Carolina Panthers. Trey.
Arizona, the Carolina Panthers, man. This what could be confusing me about organizations. It's like you pick in the top 5 every year. How you not good yet? And the only thing I can think in my mind is it come down to coaching, bro. It's like even in the NFL, like in Little League, where I coach high school, college, some dudes just they probably was football players, but they can't spew the knowledge they have to other people. They just know how to play football. But Carolina Panthers is a terribly run organization, and they I feel like they're going to be horrible for years to come. So, I'm picking against Carolina every week. So when y'all go to a Carolina game, just skip me because I'm picking against Carolina every time. So I'm taking any team that play against Carolina. They're a horribly run organization, and they're going to be picking in the top 5 again this year.
Yep. Smitty.
Yeah. We do not agree on this one. I think they're gonna have a bounce back. If I watched that game. It was a lot of drop passes. It was a lot of miscommunication between the quarterback and the receivers. Um, I think they're gonna clean that up this week. I think they're gonna get back on track. I think they're gonna pull this one out, man. I can't. I don't trust Kyler Murray, man. I'm sorry. Like how he don't like how he said he pick against the Panthers is how I feel about Kyler Murray most of the time. he'd find a way to blow the game instead of find a way to win.
Yep. I'll take.
Then they win this week.
I don't know what they did.
I'm pretty sure they won that game this week.
Yeah, I'll take the.
And
I
almost
gotta go
lost
back and
it.
Uh,
look.
And almost lost it. Spencer Rattler, receiver, dropped it on the touchdown. In the touchdown, wide open. Should have lost that
They
game. If
beat
they had a
New
better
Orleans though,
quarterback,
right?
they would have lost. Guess who put him in position to get the ball back 2 times in the fourth quarter? Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Dude to me, bro. I had a lot of upside on him. He ain't capitalizing on that shit, man. He gotta do way better.
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals here. We already know who's going to win Eagles Kansas City. We already know. Atlanta. Yep. Atlanta versus the Minnesota Vikings. We'll start with Smitty.
I mean, I ain't even seen Minnesota play. I really can't pick that game.
Right.
Kind of watching them play at the moment.
Yeah, we'll skip that because they still playing. So we'll skip that. And the last 2 games.
No, I'm gonna answer it.
Go ahead, Trey.
No,
Go ahead, Trey.
You said Minnesota versus who?
Falcons.
I like what I've seen from Atlanta. Atlanta gonna be a sturdy team this year. I mean, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're a good football team. They dued it out with them, and the kicker was the deciding factor in them losing that football game. But Atlanta got hella weapons. Bijan Robinson, he's slowly forming into one of the best backs in the NFL. I know Drake London got hurt. I don't know what his status is, but other dudes stepped up. Like Kyle Pitts, he caught a lot of footballs this week that kind of changed that game too. And Penix, I like Penix. Penix was slinging that shit this week. So I don't know. That's gonna be a good game. I'm watching Minnesota right now, and the Bears. I mean, Caleb Williams, he's not looking good, and that might be the product of just Caleb Williams. But I know Michael Penix, man. He was darting it. He was darting it this weekend. I'm gonna go with Atlanta in this game over Minnesota.
Yep, I'll go Atlanta in this game. I'm not seeing what I'm seeing from Minnesota right now, but I'll probably change.
Defense locking up right now, though. They offense. That's why I can't pick the game because I haven't seen what they're gonna do offensively, but defensively they playing well.
They also going against a rookie quarterback too.
Who?
I mean, no. I'm talking about Minnesota. My fault.
Oh yeah, Minnesota got the rookie. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yep.
My fault, but yeah, they on Caleb Williams' ass. I ain't even gonna lie. I was watching it too.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I want to pick the game because they could possibly wake up offensively and find a game plan, and then I got a different view on that game.
Right.
Right. That's right.
Yep. So let's get to this doubleheader real quick. Bucks versus Houston. Smitty.
Bucks.
Yep. Trey.
I'm going Houston.
Hmm.
I'm going Houston in this one. I like what I seen from Houston last week.
Till Houston get a run game, man. I can't pick them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that boy CJ Stroud was slinging it. He was slinging it.
Right. I'll go Bucks here, but I'm kind of with Trey, but I'll go Bucks here.
Huh? Trey, you said he was slinging it?
I mean, they didn't catch everything he was slinging, but he was slinging it though. He was putting it there. Well, they was dropping it.
I don't even remember his stats, but I know he didn't score a touchdown. I want to say he had an interception.
He probably had. You gotta like. I was kind of tuned into that Houston game, so I probably seen it more in depth than y'all did. But it wasn't his fault, bro. It was a lot of drop passes. Offensive line kind of was a little shaky. That happened.
The offensive line is shaky. That's why I'm going with the Bucks. He finna be under fire. Siege the ships.
I think they're gonna pull this one out. Honestly, I think they're gonna pull because they play great defense. They play great defense.
If they had, I would go with Houston if that line was better and I mean, that O line, bro. Under that blitz, fuck.
Yeah, they was on CJ ass though, but he was throwing some drinks and his receivers weren't catching it, honestly.
No, and I watched that whole game though, cause that was the 425 game. That was like one of the only games on at the time. It just seemed like to me that line, bro, that O line, bro. That O
Yeah, their O
line
line is
can't be
terrible. Their
trusted.
O line terrible, yeah. They terrible.
Yeah.
And they thought they was gonna get better. You got rid of Tunsil. I'm like, I don't know how you get better, but I don't know why the Bears. Why is Olamide Zaccheaus your number one wide receiver right now? What the hell is
I don't think he their number one. He just the one that's getting open.
he the first
Just like
read like every play?
I mean, he a good like option type receiver though. He was even like that when we had him. So I understand what they're doing, but they got to feed DJ Moore a little bit more. Honestly,
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's they
saying. Like,
playmaker.
bro, it shouldn't be this much Olamide, bro. I like
They got to
Olamide, but it
feed
shouldn't be this much, gang.
the Titans. The Vikings got 52 yards offense, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
They
And the
probably
fun,
should have kept Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold. Honestly, they should have kept one of them dudes.
exactly.
Cause this rookie, he
What
playing
Chicago
like
got like
trash.
160? I think I seen they got 160
Yeah,
or something like that.
they got like a buck. They got like a $1.60, pushing a $1.75. That's crazy.
I don't
And they
like
still
what
only
Ben
got 7
Johnson
points though.
doing. Like, mix this shit up, some man. You trying
They
to do a
gotta
bunch
start
of
hitting
like.
hot.
It's almost like he trying to
They
play
got
to not lose at this point.
they gotta start. They gotta put Loveland in there, and bro, he a mismatch nightmare, and just let
Wait,
him work.
Loveland, I got him on fantasy, bro. I don't even think he got like one catch. I think.
That's crazy though, cause he they best tight end. I like him better than Commit for real because he really like a wide receiver type tight end. Like he could work you
Yeah,
on
he
the
got one
route running
reception,
and all
8 yards.
that. And this I ain't even gonna lie, both of these offenses just look trash, bro. Like they just all shirt stuff. They not challenging nobody down the field,
Oh,
and it's like it just
DJ
look
Moore,
terrible.
two receptions, 35 yards.
And I
Mm,
got DJ Moore on my ticket, bro. He got to get at least over like 60 yards. I'm about to be pissed if I lose this
exactly.
job.
Exactly,
Well,
man.
Justin Jefferson, I got Justin Jefferson on there too. He ain't catching
But
nothing for real either. Like
before I talk about this Charger and Raiders game, what's Justin Jefferson's stats so far?
Trash. I mean, they
trash,
only
he
got
probably got
20
like
yards passing. Huh.
he probably got like one catch for like 8 yards.
Let me search this up, and while I do that,
He got 4 yards.
Yeah, see, terrible, bro.
dang,
They killing my card right now, bro.
Jet,
Dang, I
Jet,
thought
whoa,
they was
whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
a little bit
Jetta,
more explosive.
hold on, Jetta got how many yards?
4.
One catch for 4 yards.
Dang,
Mm-hmm. But you know he
that's
explosive, bro.
Jetta though. God dang.
It only
That's
took
why I said
one
I
good
want to
pass
wait.
for that dude.
I want to see if Kevin O'Connell adjusts the game plan and find a way to get JJ McCarthy rolling.
They gotta
Jeez.
get him on a rollout, though. They just dropping him back, and y'all don't have no running game to speak of right now. So it's like, bro, you gotta get this dude on the move, bro. He better on the move. You gotta give him some play action, but you can't really run play action when you're not running the ball good.
Well. If JJ keep playing like this, they might have to start old Carson.
I forgot the Bronco was over there. Oh my god. Let me find out CW about to resurrect his career. Cause you know Carson he ain't playing. He gonna throw it to Justin Jefferson. He like,
Yeah,
man,
he
Oh,
look,
is.
bro.
he gonna
He
force
gonna make
feed that
sure
boy.
Jetta gets his,
He gonna
please.
He
force feed
gonna
him.
force feed that boy.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Or let that cause he getting smacked a lot too. I ain't even gonna lie. He getting smacked a lot too. So Carson might get forced in this game, honestly. And you know he
Exactly.
going right to Justin Jefferson like 1,500 times. I don't care
Exactly.
if you double covered nothing.
That's gonna be crazy,
This
man.
offense don't look. I don't know, man. JJ McCarthy, man, disappointing right now.
Yep.
Very disappointing right now.
Last doubleheader, and that's Chargers versus the Raiders.
I guess I go with the Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too, man. I like what I've seen from the Chargers week 1. I hope
Yep.
they can continue to build on that and keep that offense what it is. Y'all power running team and y'all work off the play action and stuff like that. I like Amari and Hampton. I like Najee Harris over there. So yeah, I take the Chargers in this one. I think they're gonna be one of those. I can't even say sleeper team because they put Justin Herbert in the top 5 in every joint. So
Yep.
I hope they keep that formula and they I feel like they win this game.
Yep. I got the Chargers as well, man. I got them winning this game. Speaking of which, we do have a game week 2, Super Bowl rematch. Nice pass by JJ McCarthy. Uh 10 seconds, by the way. They got 10 seconds. And they just second timeout. So let's start with you, Smitty. Preview the Chiefs, man. Let's preview this game.
Uh, shit, I'm not really even sure yet. Damn. Don't we meet up before we play them again? No, we played them Monday night, don't we?
Who, the
Sunday night?
Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yes.
we played them Sunday.
I don't know, bro, because I don't really. Okay, so I really don't know what their situation is as far as team wise, because I don't know.
We'll probably do a Friday show to come back to this, only because
Because
you're
I
kind
don't
of
know where
right.
we
I
at
don't really.
offensively. I don't know if Landon Dickerson playing. I mean, we should be
I
able to
know
beat
for
Yeah,
a
we'll
them
come
fact.
back
little.
to this Friday.
I know for a fact Rice and Worthy not playing. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll do a special Chiefs preview on Fridays because, like Smitty said, we kind of don't know what's going on right now because it's Monday. So we'll come back to this Friday. We'll come back to this Friday. So
Well, they
yeah, man.
already, Rasheed Rice. Rasheed Rice is suspended for the next 5
I
games,
know their
and
two wide
and
receivers is
Worthy
out. I
they
know
they
that.
kind of already ruled Worthy out too. So it's gonna be tough for Pat Mahomes, man, to generate offense because he already struggling on the deep pass, and then you lose your best deep wide receiver. Is like now it's gonna be kind of like pin your ears back and go get him, unless unless Pacheco and Hunt have a great game, but I
I
feel
don't
like
see it.
it's gonna be hard for the Chiefs to generate offenses like
No, I got
actually
us winning
generate
that game,
offense.
but I
Yeah,
got us
well,
winning that game. But it's a little like to me, it could get really ugly. That game,
yeah.
really ugly.
We'll talk about it more on Friday once we get some more clarity. Because, like Smitty said, it's Monday. And we outside of the two wide receivers being gone, we gotta see about Landon. We gotta see. Well, I know AJ ain't hurt, but we'll see. We gotta see about Carter. So we'll talk about this Friday, and we'll preview the game then. So see us Friday, and we'll talk about it then. So let's go ahead and give our final thoughts because this game right here, jeez. So let's start with Trey.
Look, man, it's week by week right now. That's always been my motto, especially at the beginning of the season. You might come out and see a explosive Eagles offense next week. You might come out and see a Dirty Jackson have if he plays that second corner. You might come out and see the dude have 3 pass breakups and an interception. You never know. The NFL is wild, man. You never know week to week. Some teams you know, some teams you don't. We the Super Bowl defending champs, man. We play with pride, we play with honor, anger. Um, they still counting us out, bro, and I love it. I love still being the underdog. So, um, as far as the season is week to week with me. Um, we come in, we comment on what we see, and I mean, look, it's a gauntlet right now. We don't have back to back home games at all this season, this whole season, and that's terrible. I never seen a schedule like that where you don't have one back to back home game. Any team that won the Super Bowl had a back to back home game, at least one or two. So they really tried to F us this season, and I mean, look, hopefully we respond as Super Bowl champions, and we put belt the ass on anybody that step in front of us. But I know that don't work like that always in the season. So As right now, I'm week to week with mine, and I mean that's all I really got to say about it, man.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
Oh man, I mean we got a few more days before we really start tapping back into what's going on and really start getting some updates on what our team got moving. So uh just stay focused on the grind, man. I mean, obviously playing the Chiefs is something different. You got to step your game up because Spags is obviously them boys is a little motivated after being embarrassed in February. So you're gonna see a team that's trying to get at it. So we gotta step up. We gotta be better. We gotta be prepared. Um, we gotta come to the table with everything we got, man. It's just obviously everything you got in week two. Not saying you come in mid season form or nothing like that, but bring your best game to the table, man, and let's see how it rock. So Sunday night football, we gotta line it up. We gotta go toe to toe. So ready to see it.
Yep. We'll talk about more about the Chiefs Friday once we get some clarity. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Birds of Marshall YouTube channel. We're back Friday to give our clarity, prediction, and preview of this game. Because, like Smitty said, outside of the wide receivers, we need some more clarity. So stick around for that. But as for this game, man, listen, we got the win. We got the dub. Let's stay focused. Let's stay healthy. Let's get our mind right. Let's be more disciplined. And listen, man, it's week to week. It's on to the Chiefs. They won one in the Super Bowl. We won one in the Super Bowl. They won here in Philly. We won there in Arrowhead. It's 2-2. Round 5 begins this Sunday. So we'll see y'all Friday. Fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds for
Yo,
me.
let me ask y'all. Hold on, before you go out, let me ask y'all something.
Go ahead.
Just for you and Smitty.
Yo.
Do y'all feel like this Chiefs and Eagles rivalry is gonna be like a long lasting rivalry? Like
We
sometimes
we
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 might play
twelve.
them
We
in the
played 12
season.
games. We 6-6, Trey.
No, I'm saying like this not the NFC. They not NFC East
Yeah.
opponents or nothing like that, or even NFC opponents. But these games be big every time we play them. So y'all feel like this gonna be like a continuance, like Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts type thing.
I think so, only because, again, like I said, and I'll let Smitty take this one. We faced them in 2021 here in Philly. They won. We faced them in Super Bowl 57. They won. Then 2023, we faced them in Arrowhead. We won. We faced them in Super Bowl 59. We won. It's basically 2-2 between Jalen and Patrick Mahomes. I don't think that many teams can say that, man. So I consider this a rivalry because like it's all tied up until week 2, until this Sunday. So I think it is a rivalry. But what you think, Smitty?
I don't know. We've been playing them boys for a little minute, man. It's always been like decent games, but I think, um, yeah, I mean, them boys got respect for each other. They like playing each other, and we got two teams that's both building to be competitive year in and year out. So I think they're gonna continue to be big games, and hopefully we can stay in we can stay in contention with these first place in these playoff games, and we end up playing these boys, a lot more often.
Yep. But go
Like
ahead, Trey.
in like the '90s, it was the 49ers and the Cowboys, but they was NFC opponents, so they seemed kind of seen each other more.
Yeah.
Um, the generate Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots, Giants, New England Patriots is like y'all think this gonna be one of these things that people look back like, look, these boys played all these times and they've been this dude, that dude, that, like it's gonna be one of those NFL history type things. That's what I
Might
that's
even
what I
have
was
to match
asking
up in the
basically.
Super Bowl.
Facts.
Yep. It's gonna be yeah, I agree with you guys with that because if both teams stay healthy and both teams handle their business, we might be seeing this again in the Super Bowl because it all depends on what happens after this game. Like, what's the Chiefs going to do? What the Eagles going to do? Because all these other teams is looking at the Chiefs and Eagles like, oh, y'all think y'all it's going to be round 3? So is both teams got to handle business. But I feel like this is a rivalry between the Chiefs and the Eagles, in my opinion.
I do too.
Yep.
I feel like it's a good one too, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, because think about it. Again, they faced us here in Philly. We faced them in Arrowhead, and we both face each other in the Super Bowl, and it's all tied up 2-2. So, but that's what I think. So, round 5 begins this week, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in. So for Smitty, Trey, Simone, your boy, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights out.